So we've got a light post casting a shadow down on a trash can here. The light post is 9 feet tall. The distance between the light post and the trash can is 18 feet. And the shadow length of that trash can is 9 feet. What we're looking for here is the height of our trash can. That's X. Yeah, Noah? Sure. So, the most helpful thing we can do is split this image up into two triangles. Our smaller triangle and our larger triangle. Okay? Our smaller triangle that we're looking at right here has a base of 9 and a height of X. Right? There's my small triangle in orange. Right? The height of my light post, or the height of my larger triangle, is 9. And what's the length of my base for the larger triangle? Is it 18? No, it's not. We got to add the bases together. 9 represents this part of the base. 18 represents this part of the base. So all together, they equal 27 when we add them up. All right? So we can set our proportion up. X over 9 equals 9 over 27. I'm running out of space here. But we end up with, before that we end up with 81 equals 27x, right, when we cross multiply those. We divide both sides by 27. And we get x is equal to 3. What are my units on my answer, though? Feet, exactly. Anybody get 4.5 feet here? I know that a couple people did. I saw as I was walking around, I saw a lot of 4.5s. All you did there was just use 18 as your large base, so you forgot to add those two numbers up. If you use 18 as a base here, you end up with 18x equals 81, and that gives you 4.5. But that is not correct. We need the entirety of our base, which is 27 feet. Sound good for number 1? No? Okay. Number 2, same type of situation here. Let's go ahead and break this up into two triangles, a small triangle and a larger triangle. I'll do my small triangle in orange, base of 6, height of 3. Nice and simple. And my large triangle has a height of x and a base of what? 6? 14, right? We add 6 and 8 together, and that gives us 14. That's the trickiest part about this work, is just remembering to add your bases up. Once you do, everything should work out. We set up our proportion 3 over 6 equals x over 14, not 14 over x. We can cross multiply and get 6x equals 42. Divide both sides by 6, and what do we end up with? 42 over 6 equals what? 7 feet, right? We cannot forget about our units. 7 feet. So that's not a whole lot of word problem practice, but it's pretty straightforward. It's the same exact process no matter what context we have. So before we move forward to the exterior angle problems, is there any questions I could answer? Yeah?
Can you show a way like you do, you know how you multiply it and like you do like for this one?
Ah, yes, yeah, you're talking about the shortcut we talked about, right? So for this one, oh yeah, we could definitely do it for this one, but we're going to do the shortcut a little bit differently for this one, right? Because 6 to 14, that's not going to work out. We can't multiply 6 by something to get 14, right? But we can multiply 3 by something to get 6, right? What can we multiply 3 by to get 6? 2. So that means over here,
14.
X times 2 has to give us 14. So all we need to do is the opposite, which is divide 14 by 2. And look at that. We would get 7 feet. Either way. See what I mean? Up here on the first problem, from 9 in our first base to 27, that's times 3, right? So whatever x times 3 is, it's got to equal 9. What's our answer going to be?
3.
That's going to be 3. So you can definitely use the shortcut. I would like to see the proportion actually written out on the test, but as long as you get it right, I'll know that you know what's up. Okay, down to number 3, exterior angle problems, real quick. Were there any, let's just do number 3. So our outside angles, what we got to identify first, whatever angle's on the exterior of our triangle, that's going to be all alone on one side of the equal sign. 8x minus 11 equals the sum of my remote interior angles. Sum means that we have to add them together. 5x plus 2x plus 6. Just like that. One interior angle, two interior angles. Add them together, set them equal to the exterior angle. Just like Victor said over here, we're going to combine these like terms. 5x plus 2x gives us 7x plus 6 equals 8x minus 11. Now that we've got a variable term and a constant term on each side, we're going to do some inverse operations, right? What do we want to bring over to the left side? We want to bring the 6 over, or do we want to bring the 7x over? The 6? Now we could bring the 6 over. It would be totally fine if we did. But I'm going to bring the 7x over, and here's why, all right? This is something we got to start looking out for. If I bring 7x over to the left, is my variable now going to be positive or negative? It's going to be positive, right? 8x minus 7x just gives us x. Minus 11 equals 6. So we always want to do whatever's going to make our x positive. Because if we subtracted 8x to the right, we'd end up with negative 1x, which adds an additional step of dividing our whole equation by negative 1 at the end. We don't want to do that because a lot of times we forget to do it. So let's just not worry about that altogether. So when it comes to moving your variable term, determine which way is going to make your variable positive, which is this way. Now we can add 11 to both sides, and that gives us x equals 17. Not 17 degrees. We didn't find the missing angle. We found the missing variable. So our answer is just 17. How are we feeling about that one, number 3? Feeling okay?
Yeah.
Good. Did any of these other 3 give anyone particular trouble? Anyone have any specific questions about the last 3? It's okay if you don't. We'll just do number 6 then. So number 6, my exterior angle is what? What's my outside angle here? 146. There it is on the outside. So I'm going to take what I have on the inside and add it together. 5y plus 3 plus 4y plus 8. Yes? Sure. There's some like terms to combine over here on the right-hand side. We could combine 8 and 3, and we can combine 5y and 4y. So that's going to give us 146 on the left, 9y plus 8 plus 3 gives us 11. What are we going to do with that 11 now? We're going to subtract it from both sides. Great. Minus 11, minus 11. The 11s cancel out on the right, leaving us with 135 equals 9y. We'll divide both sides by 9 to get y is equal to what? Anyone have this answer for me? 15? Sounds good to me. Y is equal to 15. I'll zoom out so you can see the whole thing. There's our solving process for number 6. Questions I can answer about exterior angle problems. Perfect. If there's anything that you're struggling with on this unit, there's one more opportunity for tutoring on Monday after school from 3 to 4. We're going to take our test on Tuesday. So just be prepared for that. We're going to review some more tomorrow and Monday, just so we're perfectly ready for our test on Tuesday.